the Car Sucker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car close. That's what I do. I close car deals. Close them. And I want you to close them too. Yes, I do. And I'm talking to the salesperson right now. I'm talking to you, product specialist. I'm talking directly to you. We're going to talk about walkarounds. Plural, walkarounds. Yes, you're going to do two. But the first one, where do you start? Where do you start with a walkaround? Wherever the customer's standing, right? Listen, I think what you guys have, just starting off in the business, what you have that I didn't have when I first started out was almost 3 decades ago, was product training. I know it could be a pain. I get it. I know you don't like to do it, but the education that you get on the product is incredible. And I really do think the manufacturers are doing an outstanding job of training you the product. They check the specifications, everything. It's amazing. Whatever store I go to, I talk to somebody who's fresh in the business on how much they know about a vehicle. It absolutely blows my mind. And it makes me excited, because the more you know about a product, the better you can do a walk around. And the better walk around you do, guess what? You're going to have a better chance of closing that deal. Because there are 2 closes in the sale, right? 2 closes in the sale. You got to close the product, and then you close what? You close the figures. Close the product, close the figures. Now, as a salesperson, all you should be able to concentrate, that's all you need to concentrate, all you need to concentrate on is closing that product. Close it, and get excited. Get excited when you're showing features on that product. You have to. Whatever the vehicle has special than its competitor or something new of that year, get excited. Hey, I've got an idea. Talk about some safety features. If you can incorporate 3 safety features inside of your walk around, I mean, that's part of your close. That walk around is part of your close. You have to do it. If you can incorporate 3 of those safety features, your closing ratio goes up. I'm just telling you something, to point out something that they didn't know about, that it was so obvious. Like, for instance, a vehicle that is going to be mass produced and sold in the United States has got to have, it's got to have glass breakout window tools inside of it. And where did they put them? Inside the headrest. When you lift up the headrest and you see those little those little poles with little pokes on it, that's in case if your vehicle gets submerged in water, you're able to get out because you just hit it and it's going to break the window. That's what that's for. We have them in all the cars. It doesn't matter what type of vehicle you have them. That's what that's for. Now, if you told that to a customer, they're going to say, like, wow, I didn't know that. I've been driving for decades, and I never knew that lifting up the headrest with those 2 metal prongs sticking out breaks glass. That's what it does. It's a good weapon, too. So, I mean, but don't use it on anybody else. All right, now, two walk-arounds. Reason why I say to do 2 walk-arounds is because the first walk-around is extremely important. Then you go on a test drive, and when you come back, you must do another thorough walk around. You just have to do another walk around, because you're going to forget to do something or say something or show something to the customer on your previous walk around. That's just the way it works. Listen, energy's a big key when you're doing a walk around. Energy's a big key. You have to have high energy. To sell anything, it's nice to have high energy. It's just really nice. Now, sometimes you got to come down. Don't get it twisted now, okay? Because sometimes you do have to come down. You got to come down to somebody who's like really got a mellow personality. Like a yellow mellow. Just think of that. That customer's a mellow yellow. That customer's a mellow yellow. I'm going to buy that customer a mellow yellow. That's just what happens. You get them a little drink of a mellow yellow. If you don't have that, get some Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's always good too. That's a tasty drink, especially it's got caffeine. Mountain Dew's got a lot of caffeine and get you pumped up, Get rid of the coffee, because the coffee it's too hot and warm, and when you're selling out, I don't know, I'm just rambling again. Sometimes I do that. But you know what? Pump it up, that walk around. That walk around is crazy. If you can't do a good walk around, you just might as well just give that customer to somebody else. And I don't want you to do that, because I want you to make the money. You make the money. You don't need to give it to another salesperson. If you're feeling down and you just don't feel like doing a walk around, then you must give it to another salesperson. TO it right away. It's so hard to stay pumped. And closers out there, floor managers out there, desk managers out there, general managers out there, general sales managers out there, you gotta keep the troops pumped. You gotta keep them pumped up. If they're not pumped up, it's really hard to do a walk around. It's really hard to talk to a customer. It's really hard to, when you're on a demo, to actually have any enthusiasm with the client. When the client's driving the vehicle, what are we doing? We're listening. Because you know what, salespeople? What are the 3 greatest attributes of being an outstanding salesperson? What are they? Listening, attitude, and appearance. And you can cross those any other way you want. You could start with attitude, appearance, and listening, or appearance, listening, and attitude. But attitude, appearance, and listening, 90% of the sale. You're almost home. All you got to do now is do an outstanding walk around. Make sure it's 2, because when you come back from the test drive, you got to do another one. All right? Hey, this is Jimmy Prater. I'm the car sucker. Closing deals. And that's what you are, salespeople. You're a closer. You just close the product. You don't have to worry about closing the figures. If you close the product, it's done after that. It's all done. It's all done. You know what? Now go out, have some fun on this next sale, and go something. Yeah!